believe exist.
Number 10.
Known for coincidentally doing things around the same time, twin sisters Ashley and Amy Nelson unexpectedly delivered baby boys on the same day, just 2 hours apart from each other. Despite having due dates about a week apart, Amy's son Donovan Bratton was born at 12:11 p.m. and Ashley's son Aiden Ditz was born at 2:03 p.m. that same day, both at Summa Akron City Hospital in Ohio. According to the sisters, the nearly simultaneous pregnancies were not planned and a complete surprise. Amy found out she was pregnant 2 days after Ashley did, saying, "I started having the same symptoms as her." The twins' mother, Marcella Farson, said that the two have often ended up doing the same things without planning it.
Number 9.
At a twins convention in Twinsburg, Ohio, identical twin brothers Craig and Mark Sanders met and instantly fell in love with identical twin sisters Darlene and Diane Nettemeyer. After dating for a year, the twin brothers proposed on the same day, and in 1999, the couples married in a double wedding. If that's not enough to have you seeing doubles, in 2001, Craig and Diane gave birth to identical twin boys Colby and Brady, making this twin-tastic family even more of a rarity. The odds of having identical twins are 3 in every 1,000 births, and identical twins have no hereditary traits that would cause a predisposition to having identical twins. The chance of identical twins marrying identical twins and then giving birth to identical twins are millions to 1.
Number 8.
Known as the Jim twins, brothers Jim Lewis and Jim Springer were separated at birth, as they were adopted by 2 different families and coincidentally both given the first name Jim and living nearly the exact same lives. To start off the almost freaky similarities, both brothers were adopted by families living in Ohio. Actually, they grew up a mere 45 miles apart and didn't even know it. Springer having been told his twin brother had died, and Lewis knowing only that his brother existed. Both brothers had a childhood dog named Toy. Both were married twice, their first wives named Linda and their second wives both named Betty. Both had children, including sons named James Allen, and both lived on the only houses on their block. Both brothers were chain smokers, enjoyed beer, had woodworking shops in their garages, drove Chevrolets, and worked as sheriffs in separate Ohio counties. The two only found out about their identical lives on February 9th, 1979, when they finally met after Lewis was successful in his 2-year search for his brother.
Number 7.
Keen Narita and Jean Kani, known affectionately as Keen-san, Jean-san, were Japan's oldest twins who became media celebrities in their last decade. Keen means gold and Jean means silver in Japanese. Both born to a farming family in Nagoya, central Japan on August 1st, 1892, the twins were designated national treasures in 1991 by the government. Supposedly, the 4'2" sisters celebrated their 100th birthday by releasing a song which became a chart hit, although I could find no record of it. Known as a happy, lovable pair who joked about life just getting started at 100, the sisters landed numerous product endorsements and contracts writing advice columns in magazines, earning them enough money to file their very first tax returns at the young age of 101, and allowing them to start traveling at age 102. When asked about the secret to living a long life, Keen-san said, "Eat well, sleep well, and play well." Keen died of a heart failure in January 2000 at age 107, while her sister Jean died in February of 2001 at age 108. She lived in 3 centuries.
Number 6.
Born in 1946 and known under the alias the McGuire Twins, brothers Billy Leon and Benny Lloyd McCrary not only traveled the world as professional wrestlers, but also held the Guinness World Record for heaviest twins. Known throughout the United States and abroad, having traveled around the world 7 times, the twins were undefeated tag team champions for 14 years. To add to their wrestling fame, in November of 1978, Billy weighed 743 pounds and Benny weighed 723 pounds, earning them the Guinness World Record for heaviest twins. Billy died of a heart failure following a motorcycle accident in 1979. After his twins' death, Benny left the spotlight to become an auctioneer and pawnbroker with his own business until he died on March 26, 2001.
Number 5.
Michael Jackson once said, "It doesn't matter if you're black or white." And 2 twin sisters from Great Britain could not agree more. Lucy Aylmer, 19, is white, while Maria is black. Their mother, Donna, is half Jamaican, and their father, Vince, is Caucasian. both parents were stunned upon their children's arrival. Naturally, nothing in modern technology could tell them beforehand that each child would have a different color of skin. Since Lucy and Maria are not identical twins, they came from separate eggs and therefore do not have identical DNA. And thus, by chance, Maria has the genes that code for black skin, while Lucy has genes for white skin. However, the twin sisters' other siblings are all varying degrees of light-skinned black, and the two twins represent the extreme of opposites.
Number 4.
Abigail and Brittany Hensel of New Germany, Minnesota are not just twin sisters. They are conjoined, so much so that they appear to have a single body without any distinguishable physical separation. More rare is that each twin, though conjoined, has a separate heart, stomach, spine, lungs, and spinal cord. Activities such as swimming or walking must be performed with the cooperation of both. Tasks which seem simple for the rest of us, like combing one's hair, require the Hensel sisters to perform two separate functions in order to complete the task. For example, one might comb the hair while the other parts the hair in sections. The story of the 26-year-olds has made it to Life magazine, The Oprah Winfrey Show, TLC, and Keeping It Carl.
Number 3.
File this under the perfect crime. In January of 2009, close to $7 million worth of jewelry was pilfered from posh department store Kaufhaus des Westens in Berlin, Germany. 3 masked burglars were captured not by cops, but by surveillance cameras cascading down the store's bright light fixtures, somehow slipping under the state-of-the-art security system. Fortunately, the authorities did retrieve DNA evidence, sweat on a latex glove. The droplets matched a known criminal, and then another. Both criminals are twin brothers Hassan and Abbas O. German law forbids their surname to be revealed. Both brothers, unsurprisingly, share 99.99% of their gene data. Because of this, no judge or jury could ever convict one or the other of pulling off the heist. The burglars didn't tie anyone's hands during the burglary, but they might as well have tied the prosecutor's hands. Neither brother could be sent to prison.
Number 2.
Some people plunk down $240,000 on a Lamborghini or a down payment for a house. 30-year-old sisters Anna and Lucy De Cinque from Perth, Australia blew that same amount of money on plastic surgery. To look younger? No. To look more alike. And get this, they're already identical twins. From lip fillers to breasts, the De Cinques have gone to the last measure to ensure that they are each other's mirror image. They share their food, job, Facebook account, and bed. But the weirdness doesn't end there. They're both sharing the same boyfriend, electrical engineer Ben Byrne, who apparently must have saved an orphan village in a past life. Byrne's friends claim he's in the perfect situation, except all three share close quarters with the twins' mother. Ironically, Byrne is also a twin. No word yet on whether his twin wants a piece of the action. And now for our number 1 set of twins you won't believe exist. But first, I want to give a shout out to those who answered my last video's question. If you could clone anyone, who would you clone and why?
Number 1.
Witness a love triangle that's as diabolical as it gets. In 2013, Edith Casas and Victor Singolani, both of Argentina, exchanged wedding vows. On the surface, they seem like a normal, happy couple. Except Singolani has been serving a 12-year sentence for the murder of Johanna Casas, a fashion model found dead 3 years earlier, Edith's twin sister. Singolani had been dating Johanna, later claiming he broke up with her and that Johanna's subsequent boyfriend, Marco Diaz, is the real killer. His marriage to Edith was considered so bizarre that Edith had to complete a court-ordered psychiatric evaluation in order to marry him.